Okay, so what the good news is about the whole thing is that the highest extent level is complicated. They're like giants. So therefore, no, I didn't get diversified. What happened instead was the giant diversified itself in a particular way that the boss sand was, the giant boss sand. Another thing is this. Once it did, it wanted to ascertain what it diversified. By the time it did, guess what? It was gone. And he couldn't crush it. He was going to crush it. He didn't like it. The comedy, he was already down the line in universes. This takes place much further, way back, prior. The problem is this: it's almost like a story of intrigue. What I'm talking about, because it moves too quick. Whatever it is that understands this stuff. Now, look, the problem is this: as soon as it beats the clock all the time, or whatever. What I'm talking about, like, it's complicated. What I'm saying. Now, look, if you remain in an area too long, any area, it gets a little complicated. The good news, though, is this: knowing the complexity of space-time travel, you really can't contain anything particular, even if it is part of you. You can't contain it, is what I'm saying. That is the good news. The better news is this: we're all here now. Wherever this could be, it's interesting what I said a little in the sci-fi camp. It's like it gives a structure to it. Now, the thing of it is, if we're in a structure similar to that, the good news of what I was mentioning is something like this. You can almost fathom diversification more. Or you can get diversified if you're not in the power element. The thing is, it gets too complicated. I solved diversification, the multitudes of many, that equation, because I kind of ease the mind about it a little, because it can happen easily with the bodies, but more complicated as it goes down the road, as I can tell you, because in space-time travel, anything is possible in the universe. Doesn't matter if you're in a matrix cortex or not, or you thought you were, or you could be. You can't contain things that easily. It's that much of a problem. The better news, though, I'll tell you the better news. If everything is divided in a peculiar way, as you know, societies are. But in the sci-fi reference, if Lucy divided everything in a particular way, that's also interesting. Of why? Doesn't mean like the more intelligent ones are greater either, or the lesser intelligent ones are greater. It just keeps on factoring. It's a factoring element. It's interesting. Thank you.